Apple bonnet on her head, sushi spread online, no bread. Fake ones fearing what she said, realness living, keep it fed. AppleBonnetChronicles, speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. Scrolling through the viral feed, finding folks she got the heat. Truth or threat, she plants the seed. Real life lessons all you need. AppleBonnetChronicles, speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realest blogger, hit the call. Influencers shake and fall. Her truth, it conquers all. AppleBonnetChronicles, speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Monday? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day thus far. Hey, Queen. Hey, Nika. Hey, Gabriella. Hey. So, I ain't going to keep y'all long today. We just got a few topics, to, let up off of. And something that, I ran across, in passing on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to get into it. Okay. And before we even get started, if you haven't already, hit that like button, share the live out. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want, you can also become a member. Okay, my lowest tier is $1.99 because I have started releasing members only content over there. So this coming week, only the members going to see what is to come. Okay. Hey, Crafty. Hey, Marcy. Hey. All right. Now, you can see from the title, George Zimmerman reportedly homeless. Yeah. And if you don't know who that is, this is who that is right here. Y'all remember him, right? You remember him. You remember this one, right? You remember this. Maybe you know him like this now. Okay. You remember what he did back in 2013? Yes, he took the life of Trayvon Martin back in 2013. Okay. And right now, this, this thing right here says that, he's homeless. He can't find a job. It's hard for him to find a job. Now, do we give a fuck? Hell no. We don't care. We don't give not one iota of a damn. Okay, because you weren't thinking about that when you took, Trayvon's life. You weren't thinking about that when you were out there, signing bags of damn Skittles. You wasn't thinking about that when you auctioned off the mouse tool that you used to unalive that young man. You weren't thinking about none of that. So do we care? No, the fuck we don't. No, the fuck we don't. You talking about it's hard for you to find somewhere to stay. Where your folks at? Where your people? Where's your family? Where's this new girlfriend, this new wife that you got? She ain't got nowhere to go. Hmm. Say now, Georgie boy right here saying, that he's Hispanic and he can't be a bigot. Um, you must not realize that the majority of you Hispanics voted for Orange Glow. Hmm. And the majority of you think that you're from the mountain of Caucasus. Some of you, are fairer skin and think that, you know, you're Caucasian just because you sit there and, put blonde streaks in your hair or dye your hair blonde. You think that you're Caucasian and you forget that you are Latina. You forget about that. Okay. Y'all are bigots. Okay. I'm telling you. You forget that you're a minority. You're the minority of the minorities, okay? You must forget that. Y'all walk around here like y'all got on a high horse. And yet Orange Glow is shipping y'all right up out of here. Okay. And he did. And he sure did. He let that name get to his head. But as far as you're not be able to find employment and housing because no one wants to be tired of you, then hey, you should have thought about that all the way when. Maybe, maybe if they would have did your ass like they did Hannah Payne, maybe you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, um, not having a roof over your head, and three hots in a cot. You wouldn't worry about having employment because they would have you, pressing license plates. Okay. So if you would have gotten the same sentence as Hannah Payne, and if y'all don't know who Hannah Payne is, that's the young lady that sat there and chased down that how old was that man? He was like 60 something years old, black man. He was having a health emergency and she had, unalive him. And she got life plus 13. Yeah, yeah. See, if they would have did you like they did her, then you wouldn't have worried about employment, food, or housing. Okay? Nah. Anyway, get you off my damn shit. Now, hey, sweet stars. Hey, Kiara. Now, I also ran across some things about baby girl. And if you don't know who baby girl is, this is baby girl. Y'all know baby girl. Aaliyah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Aaliyah. Now, it has come um, to some of our attention is that Aaliyah's mama decided to, you know, um, say some things about her daughter. Okay. Now, now I'm going to read that because so y'all can follow along, right? So this is information. Okay, I'm going to say allegedly that was reinterpreted from Diane Houghton, which is Aaliyah's mother. Okay, so after being talked to by Aaliyah about how she wanted to be with young ladies, I thought it was a phase. I found out Aaliyah was dating women when a manager said she thinks she's with a certain young lady I knew. Aaliyah said it was a crush type of thing, which meant she really didn't want to talk with me about it. She also had some boyfriends in the past, which led me to believe she liked men. We talked for a while. Aaliyah wanted me knowing she was fine with whatever she felt like she was doing. Aaliyah's mother feels like if she had to do it all over again, um, to be made very clear that Aaliyah can date whomever she loves. She loves and supports her baby girl no matter what. Aaliyah wants her mother knowing that she loves how very freeing and understanding of Aaliyah's qualities she is. And I don't know who interpreted that because the English is so off. Like not being made to wear a dress to high school prom. Also, Aaliyah's brother Rashad knew about her dating of young ladies in high school. They didn't really talk much about it until after her senior year. Um, and some people, I guess, because they said that she was a tomboy because she dressed like that. Okay, because she dressed like that. They figured she was a tomboy. So maybe it's trying to, Aaliyah's mother is trying to interpret that Aaliyah may have been bisexual. Just not a tomboy, but bisexual. Okay. Hey, I am that I am. Thank you. Thank you. So, but you know what? I never got that from her. I never did. Have any of you ever got that vibe from Aaliyah that she was bisexual? Because I never did. I still don't. I mean, she could have, but I just never got the vibe. Now we're gonna get off Miss Aaliyah, and we're gonna get into now this is because of Elizabeth. I don't think she's in here right now, but Elizabeth showed me a story. Well, she told me about a story involving a young man named Tyrone Davis Jr. Now we're gonna go to Instagram with this one, okay? Because that's where the story is posted. Yeah, that was a style back then. Yeah. I'll clear all this stuff out here. So we're gonna go to Instagram. Where are you at? Okay. And read up on this story here. Now, can y'all see that? No, you can't see it because I ain't put it up there. Hold up. And I'm gonna drop down myself so it can become bigger for y'all. Okay. So right here, and this is coming from the Instagram page, Murder Murdering News One. Okay. So this is Tyrone Davis, and that he's with his girlfriend. Tyrone Davis has an Instagram page. He's known as Stepdaddy Dro. And he had lost his life, following a cabin getaway with him and his girlfriend. That's pictured here online. Now, his aunt did go live to express that some things were not right with the girlfriend's story about how he, ended up being unalive and everything. So we're going to be listening to the aunt as well. Okay. Now they did find him under a bridge, and he was found by a couple, and he was rushed to the hospital as a John Doe. But we're going to listen to the aunt and to what the aunt had said about the whole story as far as what the girlfriend told, the family. All right, so let's go ahead and get over.
He only can tell you what we got. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to let us know what y'all think. Okay, he was in a cabin on Saturday about 4-5 o'clock that afternoon. The Lulu chick said that guess what? She was riding in the car with him. They got into a disagreement, and he told her to let him out. Now, one, don't get me wrong. I know she probably loved my nephew, I do know my nephew really loved her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she loved him, he loved her. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a real thin line. So for one, if he told you to let him out the car and your message was you pulled on the side of the road and let him out the car and you pulled off and left my nephew in Gainesville, somewhere you and him the only ones there, no family, no people, no nothing. You left my nephew and you said you drove up to a gas station 5 minutes to wait. Maybe he needed, we only can tell you what we got. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to let us know what y'all to cool off. Maybe he needed to get time to himself to walk up. You thought he was gonna walk up to that gas station where you was waiting on him at for 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you see ambulance, you see police, you see ambulance, you see police, and you know something ain't right. So you get in your car and get back there to the scene with my nephew getting in on a stretcher, getting in the back of an ambulance. You throw him out and left him for dead. And if you didn't, that's how we feel. And if we wrong, Lord, forgive us, but reveal the truth. Not only that, your story changed because guess what? You called the Mama Renee. And when you called the Mama Renee, you gonna tell Renee, oh, he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. How he fell at the gas station and bumped his head when you claimed to put him out of car. Okay, now the story changed again. This on Sunday morning, Renee drive up to Gainesville. The Davis family don't even know my nephew in the hospital. I gotta call it like it is. To cool off. Maybe he needed to get time. Davis family don't even know that she got the call and call it like it is. I granted, Renee, I got love for you. You done lost 2 sons, and it's your last living son that just got his life taken. But she called you. You said you wasn't gonna call us because you wanted to get up there and see what happened once you got there. So you called Marshala and gave us the first story. The girlfriend told you he fell and bumped his head. That's what you said. So when Marshala got the call, she calling us in the Davis family and say, we got to take a drive and see what went on with my nephew. Guess what? I wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. Lulu was there. And at the end of the day, nobody knows but God. And it's going to come forward. Not only that, the next story changed. Again, come on, Natalie. Come join with me. Take that jacket off. Come join me. Not only that, the Davis family got there. They said he brain dead, trauma to the skull, the back of the skull, his blunt force trauma to his head. Something happened. Davis family don't even happen. It didn't happen falling out no car. It did not happen falling down no stairs. It did not happen the way they kind of make these different stories. I ain't gonna say they is Lou. So not only that, you let him out, and at the end of the day, pulled off. You left him for dead. Why would you leave him? How did he end up at the hospital? And let me grant it, y'all. They found my nephew's body under a bridge on Archer Road, on the side of the road. They found my nephew under a bridge and said a car pulled up and he stepped out of the car and staggered and fell to the ground. How in the hell that you left my nephew and then found him under a bridge when ain't nobody under the bridge? Lord God, you guilty for that alone. It's not coincidence. Let me tell you something. If it walked like a duck, it talked like a duck. Call Affleck. It's a goddamn duck. My cousin G-Boy said, well, duck could pull a trunk, hook him up. Some foul happened. It didn't happen.
Now, for what it seems that now we're gonna play the video because it seems like stepdaddy drove, and I guess the girlfriend name is Lulu, went to a little cabin getaway. Okay, and they had a little argument. She put him on the side. Well, what she said was she put him out on the side of the road. She went to the gas station 5 minutes up the road, and she was waiting for him to come up there, to walk up there. So I guess for him to cool off or whatever, but he never made it. Now with the blunt force trauma to the head. Now, listen, you're gonna see her, okay? She has a boot on. And anybody that wore a boot on, around there, their foot or whatever, them things are heavy as hell. Okay. But we don't know what with how he got blunt force trauma or whatever. We don't know. Only she knows. Okay. Um, hopefully, you know, they'll get justice. But we're gonna play this, and I see a lot of people said that he really loved her, but it seemed like what they was getting from her in a lot of the videos that she was like showing him fake love, like she really, was playing it off, but he really loved her. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish watching the video.
I love you.
I love you too.
Man, I love you. You my everything.
Oh my God. Lord, I love you, Lou.
Yes, I can close the door.
I love you, Lou.
Take your time. Babe, I love you. You my everything.
I love you so much. Give me a kiss.
I love you too.
You're so thirsty.
It gets better.
No, my baby is out here. Outside.
You're on punishment. Right? I love you. I did it with sticky notes. You had to stop. You like, I know that's not what I see.
Saw it, I caught something. You doing something earlier.
You like,
It really comes to life.
it's a bit. I love her creative. For real. It's super creative. Super creative.
And this is Stepdaddy Dro. And as you see, he's in front of the cabin that he and his girlfriend Lulu was staying for during the Christmas break, their little Christmas getaway, before he, lost his life. Okay. And that's them, right there. So, hey Ray, hey Patron. Okay, Patron. See, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing about that damn boot. I was thinking the same thing. And we don't know how, if they were outside the car having an argument or what transpired. Only she knows. Nobody else knows but her. But if her story isn't consistent to what she has told the family, what she has told, the police or whatever, it could be an issue. And it's going to be an issue because it seems like his family is not going to let up. Okay. But blunt force trauma to the head, and you were the last person that seen him alive. You're the last person, you had an argument, so they're going to come after her for sure. It sounds like his family's not to be played with. Listen, I can tell by that damn aunt, that family ain't nothing to be played with. Hell, the aunt ain't nobody to be played with. Okay, I can tell by that. But I can tell you one thing: they're not going to stop until something is done and somebody is held accountable for his demise. Like some people. Okay. But anyway, now, like I say, I ain't gonna keep y'all here long. This is not gonna be a long live. Okay. Now, I do want to get into some Facebook drama that came across my timeline for some odd reason. Okay, I don't know why they came across my timeline, but they did. So let's see. All right. So this young lady right here, her name is Jada. Okay. Now, keep Jada in mind because let me tell you something. Jada, this girl right here right now got beef with this content creator on TikTok. She goes by Phoenix on TikTok. Right now, they got some back and forth going on, okay? And I'm trying to keep away of that, okay? But Jada here. But see, what came across my feed with Jada wasn't anything to do with Phoenix, okay? It had to do with um, with her friend, or who she thought was her friend, okay? And we're going to get into them text messages too, okay? So apparently, her friend asked her, could she take a picture with her 2-year-old daughter, right? And it's like, because she makes more money when there are kids in the picture. And bitch, say what? Say what? What? What kind of Jeff Epstein shit y'all got going on over there? Okay? Like, huh? So we're going to get into the messages, the text message, because the friend or ex-friend, she sounds like she's delayed. Like all her marbles ain't up there. Okay, so yeah. Uh so we're gonna get into the text message real quick. Cause like, girl, what? Nah. Okay, so Jada is in the blue, the friend is in the gray. Okay. So what she asked Jada was, she said, question, don't be mad. And Jada's like, what? Can I take a picture with your daughter? For what? What the fuck? People pay more when I have kids in the photo. And Jada's like, girl, what the fuck you talking about? You know that website I'm on, I need some money. I'm late on my rent. Now, bitch, let me tell you something right now. Whatever website you on and you late on your rent, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you need to get a motherfucker 9 to 5. Okay? Because honey, and if your booty cat ain't selling, then you need another profession. Okay? And so Jada was like, no, bitch, you can't use my fucking daughter. What the fuck? How is you cool? And then the friend gonna say, okay, you're overreacting. And Jada was like, actually, bet you late on rent. Where you at? And then the girl gonna say, at my house, you coming over? And Jada said, yeah. Okay. Dumb hoe. Like, you gonna sit here and ask me, could you take a picture with my child because you got some damn perverts will pay for that? So basically, the friend is in possession of child corn, basically. Okay, so yeah, so Jada took her ass over there. She sure enough did. Jada took her ass over there, and then guess what? Jada tagged that head. Jada, well, I'm saying allegedly, Jada tagged that head. Okay, allegedly. Look, Patreon. Exactly. And let me tell you something. I don't know if she have her own kids or what. But yeah. Yeah, what other kids she been using? Exactly. Now, so then after Jada allegedly tagged that head, right? So the friend gonna sit there and test her and gonna be like, the detective is already investigating you for cyberbullying. I apologize to you and Nikki multiple times. I'm not a pedo. I just know guys on that site are. And I haven't been making much. Again, if you ain't making much and you can't make rent, then you need to go out there and find a 9 to 5. You better take your ass to damn Checkers or something and flip some damn burgers. Because the fuck? Nah. And she said if they would saw me and your daughter, they would have gotten turned on more. Bitch, you sick. You are sick. I realize now I was wrong for even asking you that. I own that. But you and Nikki already put your hands on me. Posting it online goes too far. That's not cool. I've always shown you respect. Bitch, let me tell you something. All that respect shit goes out the window when you sit there and try to involve my child with some pedo shit that you got fucking going on. Okay? You better be lucky that's all she did was sit there and ring your motherfucking bell, because playing with me, you be under the damn ground. Okay? I even bought you food when we were kids. What the fuck that got to do with now? What the hell that got to do with now? Okay? And you didn't even have any. I'm asking you to please take it down before people figure out who I am. And girl, stop lying on Facebook. I wasn't talking about your 2-year-old. I was talking about your youngest. Tell your followers how you're lying on there. Your youngest is not 2. She's what, 10 months? Bitch! The fuck? 10 months? I'm sorry. So you weren't asking for a 2-year-old. You wanted the 10-month-old. The one that can't defend themselves. Well, both of them can't defend themselves. 10 months old, bitch. Are you serious? Jada, why you ain't report this hoe to the damn police? Why you ain't report that hoe to the damn police? I'm asking. Because that's where the heck. Jada, why didn't you report that hoe to the damn police? The moment she even asked for your daughter, no matter the age, you should have. I understand you went over there and and ringed her damn bell. You allegedly put paws on her ass, but I would have taken my ass to the damn police station, showed them the damn text messages, showed them the site that she, is on, and her ass would have been in jail. There's no way. There's no way. And then got the damn nerve to sit there and say, you put your hands on me. Bitch. You may be looking at all she put on your ass. Nah. Now, mind you, Jada got some beautiful kids, but no, ain't no damn way. You need to report that hoe. And then she's worrying about people trying to figure out who she is because she's talking about she's not on no pedo shit. Yes, the fuck she is. She already knows that when kids are in pictures with her, the people that are subscribed to her or whatever pay more money because they get turned on. They get turned on by little kids. Now, Jada said that the police were called. And people are asking her why she did it, because she'll do it again. And I would too. People are sick out here, y'all. Ooh. Anyway. But that, ooh, Lord have mercy. I ended on that damn note. But let me tell you something. I don't play about mine. I hope y'all don't play about y'all. But let me tell you something. I go to jail or hell over mine. You hear me? Hey. But that's that is it though. But remember now, hold up now. I'm not through with Jada yet now. But she got, like I said, she got some other shit going on. Okay? She got some other shit going on. Okay? Her and Phoenix over here. They got a little beef now. Phoenix is a TikTok creator. Okay? She's a TikTok creator. Okay? So her and Jada got some shit going on. Okay? And I'm keeping up with that as well. So, and that is it, y'all. That's it for today. Okay, so far. All right. But I do appreciate y'all for, joining me on this live, midday. I know a lot of y'all probably at work right now. Also, again, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe because we have more things coming. And if you, and I do have a membership, join a membership because this week I am dropping member exclusive content. My lowest tier is $1.99. Okay. I've already dropped content up in there. Okay. And it's gonna, start rolling out real slow throughout the week. Yes, Miss Conscious. Yes. And if you catch the replay, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. And also hype the video up. When you hype the video up, it pushes me out into the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, I appreciate y'all as well. But that's all I have for today. So far. Okay. Any other developments, we're always gonna be back. Okay. But again, I love y'all. I hope you all have an amazing day. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realest blogger, hear the call. Influencer, shake and fall. Her truth, it conquers all.